And we want to get a live going so we can show you all the motorcyclers that are,
going crazy.
yeah.
And it's really crazy because we just stopped to help a guy that went down on his bike. He slipped on the road, his bike slipped, and he was all bloody. And he wasn't sure if he. And
His left leg.
he's like, I can't move my left leg. And we're like, we're calling you an ambulance. And I told him, I think he was worried about paying for it or something. And I told him, you can refuse it. They won't charge you if they don't take you, but at least they need to come out here and have a look. Oh my goodness, look at this truck. Oh my goodness. Oh, is he gonna crash? That truck is like, he's like mad or something.
Ugh.
I'm gonna stay back from him. Yeah, keep that rolling. We might need this for
Evidence.
evidence. Oh man, everybody is there a full moon tonight or something, people? Because
That was the fifth motorcycle going about 90 in a 55.
and then this semi truck just came flying up, and he was zipping all over the road, and it looked like he was gonna tip over, and he flew up on the back of somebody and looked like he was gonna run into him.
Yeah,
I think he's angry. He's driving like an angry driver.
well, whoever who just popped in here, hey Peterson, crazy out there, he says. Yeah, we just came back. We called an ambulance for the young man that scraped himself up really good on a motorcycle accident,
Yeah,
and then we were
If you think about it,
going
pray
east.
for him.
Yeah,
His name is Chandler, and he was pretty banged up. And he said he couldn't feel his left leg. He couldn't move it. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
oh, I was
Yeah.
just saying. Then as soon as we get back on the freeway,
There's all these bikers
yeah,
just driving like lunatics.
it was pretty funny because he said, "Oh, thank you for stopping." Like nobody stopped, and his friend stopped, and I said, "Well, you got three people that stopped." And then by the time we got turned around and we're going headed east again, west again, then we saw that he had like probably 8 emergency vehicles there to help him out.
Yeah, and all kinds of vehicles and tow trucks, and everybody was there. The fire department, the police, I think, the ambulance. Yeah, it's quite a thing. It was just on the Illinois side of the Mississippi River from St. Louis. I don't even know what that town is, but
Lucky for him, you guys stopped. Yeah, he would have just sat there and not gotten help for a long time. He was
on the phone with his mom, trying to, like, I don't know, get consoled from his mom
or maybe get his mom to come pick him up or something.
Yeah, I think he was trying to avoid an ambulance ride. And we were like, no, you need an ambulance, dude. Like, this is bad. Anyway, I hope he's okay. Seemed like a nice young man. He said he was 19 years old. Don't drive motorcycles.
Don't do the motorcycle thing.
Especially in like big cities like there's another crazy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are driving like lunatics tonight. So I was like, is it a full moon or something? What's going on?
Yeah, I'll put you up here on the dash.
We'll put you in dash cam mode.
Yeah.
So you can see all the craziness.
I can.
Did that thing pop off or something?
Yeah.
Is it losing its stickiness?
Might just be.
It's supposed to be those kind that are sticky forever. Maybe it needs cleaned or something. I don't know. Hold tight. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
We will be right back with you.
In other words, Creed has the camera, so there's problems. Okay, there we go.
Anyway, the good news of our trip, I think you put it in the opposite way, right? It used to work. Okay.
Oh, that looks good.
The good news of our trip is we really enjoyed seeing Tennessee. Yeah, we really got a pretty good idea of like which areas we like and what. So yeah, Tennessee is a beautiful state.
Yeah, it looks like we might be headed up there soon.
Yeah, God willing.
I'll get on
And we were supposed to get home today, but there was too many fun things to stop and see on the way home. We kept seeing, we were going to stop and see Abraham Lincoln's boyhood home. And then, of course, it's right next to Santa Claus, the town of Santa Claus. So, of course, you got to stop and see that.
Yeah, Peterson asked, so did you guys stop by Santa Claus, India? We did.
Yeah, how are we not going to stop by Santa Claus?
He's Skycraft, yeah. So one kid, he scraped himself up really bad, so he needed an ambulance, and he's okay though. He didn't seem like.
Well, we don't know that he's going to be okay. He said his leg, he couldn't feel his leg, or he couldn't move it.
I'm pretty sure he's stable, so I think he's going to be just fine. And plus, he has like 20 emergency medical people on him. So yeah. I think he's going to be just fine. But yes, the Santa Claus town, that was amazing.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
There was a 25-ton Santa Claus statue there made of marble. And we went and had some special ice cream. We had Grinch ice cream. Hey, Songbits, how's it going?
Songbits with Laura.
Laura says, have safe travels. That's what we're trying to. We're trying to instill it upon motorcycle riders to also have safe travels.
Yeah, we've been passed by so many motorcycles doing like 80 or 90 on this crowded freeway. We're just going through St. Louis right now, and yeah, everyone's driving like it's their last day on Earth.
Skycraft is playing Madden 23 as the Green Bay Packers. All right.
Don't forget to put on your cheese head.
So we know what he's doing tonight. What are you guys all doing tonight? We're gonna get as far as we can. We'll probably have to spend the night somewhere tonight. Probably won't make it all the way home. Not with this traffic, we're not gonna make it all the way home.
Oh, that poor guy picked the wrong spot to break down.
Skycraft says, leaving Kansas. Oh, Laura says, wave to me. I'm in St. Louis. Sorry for the crazy drivers. Well, okay, as long as you're not a crazy driver.
We should have stopped and done a collab.
Oh my goodness. Skycraft had a golf tournament today and he did 3.
Wow.
And then Peterson is getting ready for bed. And nothing will put you to sleep faster than a little corn-fed live.
Than the boring sounds. I mean the soothing sounds of corn-fed live.
That's right. Laura's just hanging out.
Well, let's go hang out with Laura. We got some time.
Yeah. We got something else going on here. I guess it's just construction. Nothing too exciting. I'm surprised that cop didn't take off. And well, you can't really pull over any of those motorcycle guys. That's why they go so crazy. It just might cause an accident to go after them, like at the high speeds that they're running. So they just kind of let those motorcycle guys by.
Yeah, we're going by the airport now, the St. Louis airport. I didn't know Laura was in St. Louis. Should have stopped and said hello.
Well, we waved. Hi, Laura.
Always fun to meet people in person. I don't like meeting people, in fact, when it's not.
She said person. You passed her.
Okay, I might get over here.
Yeah, so we won't be living in St. Louis anytime soon, though. Beautiful city, crazy drivers. She says that would have been nice to meet up.
Maybe another time. Well, hey, if you're ever in north central Kansas, look us up.
Said they're redoing a bridge out that way. We saw them working in Louisville too on a bridge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Remember? They were redoing the whole half of the bridge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The whole half.
Excuse me, what is it called?
Half.
No, I mean the town.
Louisville.
Yeah, that's right.
Louisville.
Louisville.
You can't pronounce
Louisville.
or enunciate all of it.
You can't enunciate any of it or you're saying it wrong. It's more of a sound, people. More of a sound.
She said that the traffic should clear up soon. That they're pretty much done with the construction.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Skycraft said my friend hit a hole in one during the tournament. Oh,
No way.
Excellent.
That's amazing.
I don't think I could ever do that ever.
I had an interesting golf experience that I probably never told you about.
No.
There was, I got hired to shoot video of this. So there was this golf challenge thing where these guys paid like, I don't know how much money to enter. And if you hit a hole in one, and it was a straight shot, right? It wasn't like a crazy course. It was a hole in one, but it was like pretty far, you know, from where they were hitting. But if they hit a hole in one, they won $1 million or something like, I think it was $1 million, or it might have been 100,000. I don't know. It was a ton of money. So they needed somebody to video it for the insurance company or whoever would have to do the payout so that they could prove that it was a legit hole in one. So I didn't really think about this ahead of time, but I got there and then they're like, okay, so we just need you to go down there and stand by the hole to make sure that you get a video of the ball going in after someone hits it. So I was like, okay. And then I get down there and then I'm like, okay, so all these guys are going to be hitting balls as hard as they can in my direction. And you can't really see a golf ball when it's hit from far away like that. And plus I'm supposed to be looking into the camera to make sure I get because they need a video of the guy hitting it and then the ball falling in the hole. And so as I'm down there, I'm like, oh crap, I should have brought a helmet. I'm like, if one of these balls whacks me in the head, but I just kind of grinned and bared it, and thank God nobody hit me. Nobody got the hole in one either.
Well, Skycraft said when he hit that hole in one, I started doing terrible. And then Peterson says, did you see the new Buc-ee's on 65 on the way to Tennessee? Yeah, we saw like a couple of them in Kentucky, and we saw
two in Tennessee.
Yeah, I saw them in Tennessee as well. Sevierville and Richmond, or
yeah, I made a little short about one of them. I mean, it wasn't very good. It was just shot from the car.
And Sam I Am says, are we there yet?
No, we're not. And the next time you ask, we're turning this car around. Except that would be not very productive.
No. I wish we were there yet.
Oh man, look at all that traffic coming to St. Louis.
Wow.
You guys,
No, turn around, go the other way.
Yeah, you guys see all the cars coming to St. Louis?
We actually had lunch in downtown Louisville,
Oh,
and it was very lovely. Nice downtown. We talked to a meter reader there, and we asked him, we said, hey, are we okay on the other side? There wasn't any meters. We don't know if we parked in the correct spot. It seemed too good to be true. And he said, yeah, you guys are fine. They haven't installed meters over there yet. But I'm so angry that you all come over here and ask me about that. I'm going to put tickets on all those cars. He's just joking with us. But it was cute. So Sam says it's pronounced Sevierville. It's the home of Dolly Parton. Oh, okay, cool.
How did you say it?
Severville instead of Severe? I don't know. Lori said, but Dad, he hit me first.
Both of you. You're getting spankings. faithchurchstlouis.com. Yeah, we thought Louisville was a very nice big city. I mean, at least the downtown area. I know we've driven in some of the other areas that are not so great on previous trips, but their downtown is really pretty. We went down there and had lunch.
At Poke Bowl.
Wentzville.
We never been to Dollywood.
Nor will we ever go.
Yeah, we probably will never go. I saw that there was a ranch for Loretta Lynn as well. Like everybody sets up lands. There's Graceland, Loretta Lynn land, Dollywood.
Oh, and we went to Davy Crockett's birthplace too in Tennessee.
Yeah. That was outside of.
Look over there. There's a bunch of lights on that building, or I don't know what's going on there.
I think it's a casino.
Oh, nice.
Went to Greenville. That's where Mr. Davy Crockett was born.
Davy, oh Davy.
I keep forgetting you're Valley people from Oregon and don't understand Southern English.
Valley people? Nobody from Oregon has ever been called a Valley person.
We're from the Umpqua Valley.
We're mountain folk, okay? We live in the mountains.
What is it? San Fernando Valley? What are Valley people called from?
In Southern California, it's the San Fernando Valley.
San Fernando, okay.
I think. Yeah, I think that's it. But everybody thinks it's their local valley.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we're from Oregon, where we know how to pronounce things and enunciate all the letters. So if you ask somebody in Oregon, they'll either say Louisville or they might say Louisville. But then we learn when you come out here, you don't enunciate at all, and you just say Lowell.
Oh.
I live in Lowell.
The town we went and looked at as well, it was called, well, we pronounce it Bolivar. And I guess they pronounce it Bolivar.
Bolivar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a town named for the famous Latin independence fighter down in South America, and his name was Simon Bolivar. So it's literally named after him, Bolivar, and his last name was Bolivar, and then they say Bolivar. I'm like, oh my goodness, if you're naming yourself after a famous guy, at least learn how to pronounce it. Kind of funny.
Well, how do they pronounce Lincoln?
Who knows? Probably. Probably. They just make noises out here for their towns.
Yeah. El Dorado. Yeah. Tomato.
Dorado. Yeah, the Midwest and the South do not like to pronounce Spanish words the correct way, that's for sure.
Hey, they Americanized it.
Yeah.
Says, my mom wouldn't let me play Davy Crockett after she caught me on top of my sister about to scalp her with a hatchet.
Is that Skycraft?
No, it was Sam.
Sam?
We was playing Cowboys and Indians and she was Sitting Bull.
Terrible.
Oh my goodness.
Terrible.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. If you even cut your sister's hair, that wouldn't be good.
She would never have forgiven you.
Yep. But there's no more people trying to get killed on the freeway, so we must have left the metro area.
We have left the metro. Oh, give me some of that good stuff.
Sam says "see amigo," but with an Appalachian accent. How do you say "see amigo" with
Oh
Appalachian?
man.
"See amigo." Is that pretty?
What's this big city?
I don't know.
Nothing but stores. Whoa. I think the semi driver has fallen asleep, so I'm going to get past him quick. St. Peter's. Hey, welcome to St. Peter's, everybody. Bienvenido a St. Peter's. Red Lobster. The San Francisco treat.
Ding ding.
Oh yay! We're back. We're back in Missouri, where they have decent prices on gas. I don't know if Peterson's still here, but man, Illinois is all. Every time we come out here, Illinois has the highest gas prices.
Where are you saying that he's from? You're saying he's from Illinois?
Oh no, he's from Indiana.
That's right.
It's all the same. Indiana's probably expensive too.
Sam says "see amigo." He spelled it out for me. How they pronounce it in Appalachia.
Well, that's kind of the same.
Yeah.
You can't really screw up amigo. I mean, you can say it with an accent, but it's still kind of the same thing. But changing Bolivar to Bolivar,
Our
inexcusable.
Spanish teacher from Puerto Rico used to laugh at us
Puerto Rico.
in high school because of the way that we would pronounce it with our accent.
Well,
That's terrible. She'd laugh at her little students.
Well, Puerto Ricans don't even pronounce their own language correctly.
You don't?
No, they say Puerto, which has an R in it. They say Puerto with it like it has an L. Puerto Rico. They're famous for that among
It
the
must be
Spanish world.
Asian then, if they're turning the R's,
R's
into
into L's.
L's. Or the L's and no, that's just the opposite, right? That's the L's into R's.
I don't know.
Oh
Look
no,
at all
Skycraft
this-
is back.
Wentzville. Guess who's back? Back again.
Skycraft's back. Tell a friend.
Don't listen to that dude no more. That guy went off the rails.
Well, wasn't he always off the rails?
Yeah, he was.
There's the Drury Inn.
Rural jury. Ellsbury, Louisiana. So I guess there's a Louisiana, Missouri. How weird is that?
That's kind of a mouthful.
I'm from Louisiana, Missouri.
Skycraft has cheese sticks.
Yes. It's all about the stick products.
You gotta share those cheese sticks.
Everything on a stick.
You gotta share them with the whole class.
Oh man, do you see that church back there? I don't know if it's too late.
Yeah, I saw it.
Pretty
Beautiful.
glorious.
So far, Craig has not gotten a ticket.
Yay!
So this is a good trip. They seem to kind of target Craig. Skycraft says, no, my cheese sticks.
So rude.
Your mama would be so mad at you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's Stan.
Look,
Hey, Mr. Stan.
something's going down over there.
It's just construction. It's
Oh.
when they put the whole line, that train of
Oh, yeah.
train of pavers.
No, that's not it. Is it? When we saw that line, they were like...
They were attached,
Yeah,
and they
all
were
touching each other.
controlled. But that's not the same.
Something similar, maybe.
But anyways, construction.
Free shelf. Look, free shelf.
Free shelf.
I want a free shelf.
Yeah, they also have free vacuums out here.
That's
Stan
in Tennessee.
says, "You going home already?" Yeah, they kicked us out. We gotta go home.
Yeah, they said no corn feeders in Tennessee.
Skycraft says he doesn't have to share. You don't have to. You get to.
It is your great privilege and
Yeah.
honor.
Great honor. We did have fun though.
Yeah,
And
good trip.
fun going back.
A good
We
trip
went
was
to
had by all.
Santa Claus.
Indiana.
Indiana has so many fun things to do. And then we went and saw the Abe Lincoln Boyhood Home, and we saw the graveyard of his mom there. It's pretty neat. We saw the birthplace of Davy Crockett, and we went to this park in Kingsport, which was really neat. And we saw all these baby fawns, like 5 little baby fawns that were all hanging out together, and they let us get really close to them. Skycraft already downed 4 cheese sticks, and he needs more. He's a growing boy. You're
Go
probably
easy on
gonna
the cheese.
sprout up this summer. You're gonna come back 7'5".
What?
As Stan says, are you gonna stop by 5 Buc-ee's on the way back? You know it.
We actually have passed 3 or 4 Buc-ee's on this trip, and I'm sad to admit we didn't stop at any of them.
I wish all truck stops were Buc-ee's though. Or
Yeah, we love Buc-ee's. It just, we'd always spot one when we didn't need to stop. You know, we just filled up on gas or something. But another time, we are happy to know that Tennessee has plenty of them. And they have Waffle House, just like we're passing right now.
yay, Waffle House.
Conversations at the Waffle House.
If you guys haven't heard that song by the Jonas Brothers, you need to hear it.
Oh, it's a great song.
Yeah. All problems will be solved by going to the Waffle House.
Yep. Jonas Brothers Waffle House. Look it up.
Skycraft got 5 more cheese sticks so he can share it with all of us.
Oh, so sweet.
Says that there's 5 people in the chat room so he can share it with everybody.
Nice. We can work it out over conversations
Oh,
at the Waffle
They got
House.
a bumper sticker for
I saw.
Waldrug.
Oh, right.
That's another favorite stop of ours.
Yeah, it is.
Waldrug rocks because you get homemade donuts there and you get 5-cent coffee. It's the
And
best.
free ice water.
Laura
Don't forget
says
the free
thanks
ice
for
water."
the cheese to Skycraft.
Oh.
She's gonna look up that song. It's a really good one. It's
Very catchy.
yeah, it's cute. You'll like it.
It's got a fun video to it, too, so enjoy.
Skycraft's still not sharing. You could be made to share, mister.
We have ways.
I don't know what they are, but we have them.
And then, Laura, after you watch the video of Waffle House by Jonas Brothers, then look up Saturday Night Live Waffle House, and you're welcome.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
One of the funniest Saturday Night Live sketches in quite a while. Why do you shake that?
Let's
See
see
there's
if
any-
there's any left.
Then it kills the bubbles. You're a bubble
You
killer.
can never really kill the bubbles.
Bubbles live
Don't
on.
you think about stealing my cheese? I already thought about it, mister. I'm gonna get that cheese.
Get that cheese. Get in there, get in that van and get that cheese. I have no idea what the speed is here. I think it's 70, right? Who knows what the speed limit is?
I don't know.
Have you guys been watching the signs?
There you go, 60.
60?
Yeah.
Well, how come everyone's doing like 75 or 80?
You can get away with going 70. I'd go 70.
I'll do 65. We'll call it.
They speed here in Missouri. They don't speed in Tennessee, is what I noticed. So we would get lots of tickets because we like to go slightly over the speed limit.
Figure out over conversations at the Waffle House.
It's like deep conversations at the Waffle House, right?
It might have been.
Yeah.
Oh, deep conversations at the Waffle House. Anyway, it's a good song. Oh, and we also made sure while we were...
So funny.
What?
Sorry to cut you off. He said, try dealing with a 5'11", 200-pound, 13-year-old boy. Okay, you can have your sticks of cheese. I won't steal them. Or maybe he's talking about his older brother.
Yeah, there's no way Skycraft is 200 pounds. Nobody grows that fast since we last saw him. Hey, that's pretty close to me. I'm 5'10", and about 195. What was I saying? I was going to say something.
He said, nope, that's me. You already sprouted up that much?
There's no way you're 200 pounds. I don't buy it.
Maybe he carries like sacks of dirt.
Well, it has been like 9 or 10 months since we saw him because that was football season. Well, it was probably eight months ago.
One of my classmates is 6'2". He said, yes, he is.
No way.
No.
How did you grow so much in 6-7 months?
It was too much cheese sticks.
Are you just packing cheese sticks? Are you full of cheese sticks?
I had my growth spurt last month. Too much cheese sticks.
Gee, that's what cheese sticks will do. They'll speed up your growth spurt. Wow, look at that flag.
Oh, that's
That is
cool.
huge. Sorry you guys can't see it, but there's one of the biggest American flags you'll ever see right there.
That you can't see.
In whatever town this is, I don't know where we're at.
Wentzville.
Wentzville.
From whence we came.
Well, we
to
just entered Wentzville, so I don't know if that flag was in Wentzville. Might have been.
Now you're gonna have to get all new clothes for the next school year. Or maybe you have to do hand-me-downs. I used to have to do hand-me-downs. He didn't because he only had a sister.
No, I still had to wear her dresses.
Yeah.
That's what my parents did. We couldn't afford clothes.
I'm a bit thirsty.
Are we all out of bubbles?
Yeah, I need to put some more in there.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can do it for tomorrow. We probably had enough bubbles today.
Oh, these are saltine crackers. Yeah, I'll just get something to drink next time we stop for gas. Bucky's got Slurpees. Bye,
Yeah.
Skycraft.
Yeah,
Thanks for stopping by.
Good night. Yeah, Buc-ee's has like one of the biggest Slurpee bars. They're probably about tied with QT. I don't know if y'all have QT. QT is a gas station out here in Missouri, Kansas, and stuff. I don't know what other states they're in, but they've got a pretty respectable Slurpee bar too. I think they've probably got like 20 flavors at any given time.
Spicy said it's also 7-Eleven, so go there for free Slurpee. Oh, it is 7-Eleven today.
Unfortunately, we don't have 7-Eleven in the Midwest. Isn't that crazy, Stan? There are no 7-Elevens out here. It's just not a thing. Out here, it's either QT or Casey's is the big one. Casey's is everywhere. Casey's is like their 7-Eleven out here.
Stan is concerned. He said, "Oh no, really?"
But my biggest beef with the Midwest is that they don't have AM PM. AM PM is my favorite because they've got the
Frosted-Cheetos.
They got the vanilla Frosted-Chino drink, and it's so good.
Laura says that she'll never look at the Waffle House again the same. That is a catchy tune. And she says there's a few 7-Elevens here, not as many since QT. Oh,
okay.
Stan loves AMPN too.
Oh, so they have 7-Eleven in St. Louis. Well, we got none in Kansas. I think there's 0. I don't think they exist in Kansas. Oh, they got Mod Pizza out here.
Yeah, I just thought of that. when I
Mod
saw
Pizza is pretty cool. If y'all haven't had Mod Pizza, that's good stuff. Because it's pizza to your specs.
Yeah, it's the brick oven crust, you know. You have your own little 10-inch pizza, and then you just go down the line just like at a Subway and just pick out all these lovely toppings, as many as you like, and then it only takes like 8 minutes to cook it up for you.
Yeah.
Stan says Mod Pizza isn't too bad. I like it. I think it's pretty good.
It's just fun. The reason I like Mod Pizza is because you can try like a million different things, and it's all the same price. Whereas most pizza places charge you per topping.
We like the variedad.
Variedades. Spice of life. But what we're really excited about is tomorrow when we go through Kansas City. What are we going to get for lunch in Kansas City?
Hawaiian food.
The Hawaiian Brothers. There's a chain called Hawaiian Brothers, and it is really good. It's almost as good as Hawaiian Time back in Oregon. It's actually as good, just that they only have chicken. And at Hawaiian Time out in Oregon, you can also get beef and other things. Well, this truck is determined to beat me. Well, go ahead there, buddy. He's struggling, but he's going to take me.
Dual soft serve at Hawaiian Time. Yep. I've had that there too. Stan has hit up all these places.
How does he know about Hawaiian Time?
Hawaiian Brothers must be out there too. He said dual soft serve.
You just said Hawaiian Time.
Well, you were talking Hawaiian Brothers.
Yeah, but I also mentioned Hawaiian Time.
Oh, well, maybe it is down there because there's 2 in Oregon.
No, there's like 4 or 5 in Oregon.
Oh, maybe there's some down there.
Yeah, maybe. Which Hawaiian place are you talking about, Stan?
So, do you have Hawaiian Brothers or Hawaiian Time?
I didn't think either of those were outside
Well,
of
the Hawaiian Brothers
area.
is the one that serves the dole. The other one doesn't.
Well, there's probably a lot of Hawaiian places that serve it.
None. But I'm familiar with Hawaiian Brothers. Oh.
Oh, do you come out to Kansas City or something? And if so, how come you haven't stopped to say hi?
You're obligated to say hi.
That's right. As you're flying over, you just wave.
Yeah.
Because we're in flyover country, we understand.
Says we got something similar called Hawaiian barbecue. L and L Hawaiian barbecue.
Oh yeah, I've been eating at L&L. Those are everywhere in Southern California. I'm trying to think. There was one chain that I liked. There was one that I really liked. I don't remember what it was called.
Oh, okay. It's back on. Hopefully it'll stay
Yay!
back on.
What we were saying is one of the best things about Hawaiian food is that dang pasta they have. Oh, that cold pasta. So
Oh,
good.
yeah, with the black pepper.
Oh, so
Yum,
delicious.
yum, yum.
Kansas City is 200 miles.
So you got to stay up with us for 200 miles.
I am really glad we didn't try to make it all the way back today because that's, like almost 3 hours.
Stan likes those macaroni pastas too.
Oh, those are to die for. I need to learn how to make those. It can't be that complicated.
Yeah, it's just like mayonnaise and black pepper.
Yeah. And I'm sure somebody on Google's got the recipe. Oh, we got to tell them what else we sang when we were in Eastern Tennessee.
Oh.
What was the song?
Sunbird Silverado. Now
Sand in my boots.
Sand in my boots.
So we sang the song about Eastern Tennessee. Okay, we got to sing the chorus for them.
Okay.
It goes, but tonight I'm dodging bottles
in my
sunburned Silverado. Like a heartbroken desperado, heading right back to his roots. Something about the way she kissed me told me she'd love Eastern Tennessee. But all I brought back with me was some sand in my boots. When you're in Eastern Tennessee, you got to play that song.
Yeah.
Great song.
And there was also a lady that wrote a reply to that song. She wrote her own version from the woman's perspective of it.
Yeah, that was really cool too. Look at that sign.
Inbrook Resort. The dog looks pretty bored, and the lady's doing a handstand.
But do you guys want to know? Type "we want to know" if you want to know. My favorite song of the moment. I've been jamming on this one song. It is so good. I'm sure I'll be sick of it in a couple of weeks. But right now, I can't get enough of it.
He stopped at the gas station, okay?
Okay. Right here?
Yeah.
Right City.
You can get some water, use the restroom, and get some gas.
Well, I guess we could get some gas. Might as well.
See, it's $3.19 in Missouri.
Yeah, the gas is a lot cheaper in the Midwest. Also in Tennessee, it's pretty cheap. But we noticed that in, I think Indiana was a little expensive. I can't remember. I know that Illinois is always crazy expensive. Sorry, no Buc-ee's, guys. Just boring old 66. Dang, those things freaked me out. Look at how huge they are.
Yeah.
They want to make sure you get a fender bender.
I can take over driving.
Okay. Well, hold tight, y'all. We're going to fuel up, and then we'll be right back with you.
Right back. Enjoy the lovely view of the fuel pumps.
this bug I put on the hood. I literally pulled him off the window. Looks like a little dragon.
We are back. Sort of. Almost back on the road. Craig's making your view a little bit nicer. Oh, so he'll be back and he'll tell you all about his latest song that he loves.
Hand me that camera real quick.
Which one?
The one
The live
recording.
one? Okay.
I want to show them the bug.
Okay.
You guys got to tell me what this bug is.
And then they want to hear about your newest favorite song.
Okay, you guys got to tell me what this is. This bug looks like some sort of dragon. What is this thing? Isn't that crazy? Whoop, where'd he go? Look at this guy. What is that? Crazy looking thing. I want to know what this bug is. If you know, I'd be impressed. I've never seen anything like this. He's trying to... We're going to free him. Oop. Anyway, I saved him from getting squished by my windshield. Have you ever seen such a weird bug? Yeah, it looked like some sort of alien dragon thing. Okay, let me put you back in the little holder.
Okay. So I seen a rest area a couple miles ahead. There's no restroom in that gas station.
Hold tight, everybody. We're getting situated.
And then we'll stop again.
We'll stop again. Did everybody use the restroom while we were here? We ain't stopping again. Just kidding, we are stopping. Okay, let me see what everybody's saying. So Corinne's driving now, so I will be running. I'll be the DJ. I'll be the DJ and she's the rapper. Okay, where are we? Illinois is taxed to death. They need to get it together there. Amen. I think that state is falling apart. Partly thanks to good old Chicago. Break time. Alien bug, says Spicy Tuna. Looks like a fishing lure with wings, right? Gas station bug. Okay. So, my new favorite song of the moment is called Runaway to Mars. Runaway to Mars.
It'll make all the men cry, I guess.
I think the group is called Talk. I think it's just Talk, Talk. But the song is so, like, the way it's really, the guy has an amazing voice, but it's really about how he harmonizes with the other singers. Well, I want to make sure everybody can hear. So I don't know if y'all have heard that song, but you got to check it out. The guy that sings it is really bizarre looking too. I just watched the lyric video because the guy is so crazy looking. But he has an amazing voice, and the way he harmonizes with the other guys in the band, oh, it's so pretty. So check that one out. It's called Runaway to Mars.
Runaway to Mars.
She says that would be a good short of that bug. Yeah, once this uploads, I'll have to go back and make a short. I would be interested to make a short, mainly just to see if somebody can identify it, because that is one of the most bizarre looking bugs I've ever seen. Oh, we could have got shell gas for the same price. Shell gas is the good stuff.
Hope that copper doesn't take offense to that.
Oh, is there a cop there?
Yep.
You're not stopping at Shell?
No.
I thought you needed
There's a rest area the next exit.
Okay. Spicy Tuna says, actually it was a bug that trouts eat. Maybe fly fishing lures are also modeled after it. Well, I guess that would make sense. Yep, that was a crazy looking thing though when I first saw it. I was like, what in the world? Crazy dragon bug.
How come there's a rest area right there? How come they won't let me back on the...
You couldn't get back on back there?
No?
Weird. Oh, should have gone to Shell.
Yeah.
Mayfly? Oh, is that what that is? A mayfly? That's cool. What a boring name though for such a cool bug. It should be called like dragon bug. Well, I guess, you know, dragonfly is already taken, but it should have a cooler name.
Must have missed the turnout.
Or is it called mayfly because it's like people look at it and it's like the wings aren't necessarily huge for the size of the bug. So people are like, is it gonna fly? And then they say, well, it may fly.
Oh my goodness. I must have missed the turnout to the...
Oh, there'll be something. We're in like commercial land. There'll be another gas station. I know it's not as fun as your rest area, but it'll have to do. That'll do, pig. Well, that makes two of us, Laura. I've never seen that either. Yeah, that's why I was like, I gotta show the peeps. Gotta show them this crazy bug. Well, so we got about 2.5 hours to Kansas City, so I expect you all to stay with us until Kansas City. Just kidding. We're probably not going to make it tonight to Kansas City. We'll probably make it about halfway and then call it a night. The good thing is we only live about 3 hours from Kansas City, so once we hit Kansas City, we're getting near home. It will be good to be home. We've been gone. What day did we leave?
We left on Friday, I believe.
Friday? No, I think it was Saturday. Right? Yeah, because we were. I was thinking we were going to go to church the next day, but then I think we headed out Saturday afternoon. I think. No, I think you're right. I think it was Friday. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think because, yeah, we got to my aunt and uncle's we had breakfast with them. That was Saturday morning. I think it would have been. So you are correct, pretty sure. Spicy says lots of coffee and Red Bull. Yeah. Yeah, and then we could go all the way, maybe. No, I don't want to do that. We've almost every night on this trip, we've been driving till like midnight before we stop at a motel. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll go till midnight tonight, but I don't want to do a 2 or 3 in the morning thing. We have done that a time or two. Hey, welcome to Warrenton, everybody.
They won't let me back on the set. Stepped into.
Do you need me to GPS it? Or you think we'll find it?
I think they'll eventually let me back on. They say this way to the 70s.
This is how horror movies start, y'all. We're just trying to get back on the freeway, and look, now we're in some backwater
Thanks so much, and then they bypassed my rest area for me, so I can go there.
We're in some little backwater spot, and then we're gonna get jacked by some hillbillies in a second. Who knows? Yeah, this is goodbye street lights. Yep. Ain't no street lights here. We didn't sell out and get y'all no street lights. I believe you're going to come upon an exit.
Yeah, well, I went over 2 different overpasses so far that said this way
Oh,
to
okay.
the 70.
Well, in that case, you're probably not going to come upon one. It looks like
Probably
we'll be
stuck here
It looks
forever.
yeah, it looks like we'll be taking this back highway all the way home.
So we'll get there in 2 days instead of
Apparently, we took the wrong exit where you can never get back on.
Yeah, isn't that great that they didn't have a restroom? They said, "Oh, we're redoing it." Yeah, right.
We've had 2 gas stations on this trip where they just put up these signs that say like, "Oh, restroom closed for this or that," and I'm suspicious that the night crew doesn't want to have to clean the restroom, so they don't tell the boss. They just put up a sign pretending that it's closed, so they don't have to clean it. That's my theory. Laura says, I always want to just go through the median. Right?
Let's do it.
Yeah, why can't we just go across the grass and hop onto the freeway? Well, it says there's an exit in a mile, so cross your fingers for us that, yeah, we'll probably get some weird bridge that goes over it. Is that a cop?
I wouldn't be surprised. There's been like
just
a billion
dude.
cops.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of cops out on this trip. Laura will be right back after these messages from our sponsor. Domino's Pizza. Who wants some Domino's? Get the door, it's Domino's. Hey, and then there's Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut and Domino's are practically neighbors. They're gonna fight it out. Who do you guys like, Pizza Hut or Domino's? Or Casey's?
Is Wendy's open?
Doubtful. Maybe. It's after 10. Nope. We're trying to find a baño. Pizza Hut tends to be more greasy.
There's another Phillips
right
there.
They just keeping it greasy, y'all.
Another Phillips. Let's try this Phillips and see if they will be open.
Spicy says Burger King. No, Burger King's not in the running. Hey, it's the Waffle House.
Oh, I knew I went to this exit for a reason.
Why?
Waffle House.
Yeah. Yeah, who wants some Waffle House?
Okay, be right back.
All right, hold tight, everybody. We'll be right back. No, leave it. I'm not.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Back on the road. I think we got everything taken care of.
Give me just a second.
Craig is changing his running shoes out. And I think I have hope that I'll be able to get back on the 70.
You got some water?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So there's in the Coca-Cola cup too. Can just drink from
All right, y'all. We back, and we back on the road. Hopefully, we're back on the freeway too.
Yeah, we can get back on the freeway because anywhere there's a Wendy's, there's a way.
Where there's a Wendy's, there's a way. What is with those giant gas station space out there? Yep, they like everything big out here in the Midwest, I guess.
We got lots of space.
But it sure ain't as big as Buc-ee's.
No.
There's nothing in the world as big as Buc-ee's.
Right.
And I'm not just talking about gas stations. I'm talking about anything at all. You think skyscrapers are big? It's because you haven't been to Buc-ee's. It's right here.
No more surface roads. We're actually getting on the 70 people. It can't happen.
We're getting on the 70 people. 70 deep is how we rollin'.
We made it!
Woohoo! Hooray! All right, so where do you guys want to go next? I guess pretty soon I'm gonna have to book us a hotel. Actually, I'll probably start looking right now. Time to open the Priceline app and see where we're gonna stay tonight. Woohoo!
How far away are we from home?
Probably 6 hours, 7 hours.
No.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, well, I couldn't went that long.
Well, I told you we're.
Why don't you check and see?
Well, we're 2.5 hours from Kansas City. Kansas City's about 3.5 hours. So
Okay. So
that's 6 hours.
Yeah, it's too far.
Yeah, we're not gonna drive till like 4 in the morning.
I wish I could just go home.
Me too. That's okay. It was worth it. We got to have a lot of fun today. Okay. I got to close this down.
So how far away are we from Kansas City?
2.5 hours.
2.5. Okay.
Yeah, I think we can probably should just stay in. I think it was Columbia. Was it Columbia or somewhere we stayed before? And it was a nice place. It was even like a cute town. We were like, oh, this is neat. Oh, this is neat. Look at us. Look at me.
Go to Kansas City. You said like Columbia is less than an hour away.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I still got energy.
2.5 hours worth? 1 a.m. worth?
So is Independence? Where's Independence? Is it along this? I think it's along this route. I saw a sign for it.
I don't know.
Is it on the 70?
Is it? You talking about Missouri?
Yeah.
Let's see. It is. Oh, it's basically Kansas City. What it is? It's the outskirts.
Yeah.
Well, I'll look there, and then it'll
Okay.
probably give me stuff around there.
Okay.
Can you believe this girl? She wants to drive for 2.5 more hours. Actually, it's 2 hours and 42 to Independence. So it's really like 3 hours to Kansas City. Oh, Independence looks like it's a cute little town. That's where all the women go too, you know? All the women, Independence.
Is today Tuesday?
I don't know. Is it Tuesday, people?
You can just look on my phone real quick.
We need more car snacks. Oh, I know. We didn't get. Actually, we're pretty stuffed. We had a pretty good dinner at Wendy's, and then I had an A&W freeze.
Oh, it says so here. Yeah, it's
Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. Okay, 7-Eleven Tuesday says. So I'm gonna see if I can find us a place in Independence, because this girl thinks she can drive for 2.5 more hours. I think this girl is crazy. She says, "Oh, I'm craving A&W." I just had a Muggs root beer. Yeah, you know what? A&W is just the best. That's all there is. I mean, I'll drink just about any root beer, but A&W is the top of the line. Of course, if you're talking about like some of those craft root beers, some of those, can rival A&W. I like Henry Weinhard's root beer, actually pretty good. That's pretty good stuff. But I don't know, A&W just has just the right flavor to me. Your phone going slow. Oh, root beer. I'm not a big sarsaparilla man. I don't know. It's just a little weird for me. Which one do you like? And which one is your best brand? What's your best? Tell me which one you like best, and what brand is the best of each. I don't really drink sarsaparilla at all, so I couldn't tell you the best brand. But I am a big root beer fan, and I've always liked A&W the best. There's one in Liberty for 86. That's good. I don't know where Liberty is. Is that the one we stayed at before that was like North Kansas City?
No, remember.
Something's poking up my toe. Pokey toe.
Yeah.
Says, I prefer root beer. That's hard to say. What's that girl doing over there?
Getting into snacks. And have little munchies to get me to Kansas City. Going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Grumpy Joe's.
A&W root beer, my favorite. I'm back. Oh yeah, that's what I was just saying, Laura. The root beer, the A&W is by far my favorite. Spicy says, I heard A&W got like different recipes. My little chat went away. Sorry. Let's bring it back. Different recipes depending on where you are at, though. Huh. Interesting. I hadn't heard that. You know what I did hear, though, is A&W just lost a big lawsuit because they put on their cans made with aged vanilla. And I guess somebody proved that there's no noticeable traces of actual vanilla in the product. It's like, it's so minor that it's too minor to really be claimed on the label. And I have noticed that their labels do say made with aged vanilla, and I thought, oh, that's cool. But I guess it was pretty much all a lie. So yeah. So if any of you drink A&W root beer, you can get $5 with no proofs of purchase. If you have proof of purchase of, you can get up to, I think, $20 or $25. But they'll give you $5 to anybody that just fills out the form and says they've drunk the root beer in the last, I don't know, year or so. And I think you also have to say that you were influenced to buy it because of the aged vanilla that they claim to have.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Aged vanilla sounds really good.
Yeah.
I like my moldy vanilla.
Yeah, you want that vanilla, crusty. Crusty and moldy. What? Live chat.
The price for vanilla skyrocketed because
Did it?
there's a certain orchid in like Madagascar that has that they grow the world's most vanilla from.
Oh.
And it's very time consuming.
Okay, hurry it up. I got people chatting here.
It's very time consuming, and the flowers are very delicate, so it's hard to grow them. Anyway, it's very costly. The prices have just skyrocketed.
Oh man. Okay, Spicy says he was talking about how it has different recipes. Says the A&W from the supermarkets is different from the restaurant, which is different from the Canadian, which the other Canadian A&W is totally different from root beer or something like that. Laura says, do you have that mount for your phone with a suction dealie on the bottom, like real sticky? If so, where are you all putting your phone in your car? You seem to have a better view than mine. I heard that too about vanilla. Oh, so this thing we have, it's not a suction cup. It's kind of a sticky thing, but it's one of these sticky deals where it's not like you stick it once and it's there forever. It's like one of those deals that's supposed to, you can actually move it and stick it anywhere. So it's not as sticky though. Like if Corrine slams on the brakes, it'll probably fall.
It's on the passenger side
but
too.
Yeah, it's on the passenger side right now. It's just sitting on the dashboard.
I want to know how the root beer is different in all those parts of the world.
Good question.
Probably has something to do with corn syrup.
Yeah, maybe. But one thing, I have a huge complaint about Tennessee. And it sounds like you guys are soda connoisseurs, as am I. And there's nothing I hate worse than
hard to start toilet paper.
than flat soda. And we went to multiple places in Tennessee, restaurants, and their soda was like totally flat, like out of the machine. Like my cousin took us to a taco place, and their tacos were amazing. They were so good. It was like a American Mexican food. It was not Mexican taco place at all.
Like fried avocado tacos.
Yeah, they had fried avocado tacos, and and they had like pulled pork tacos and stuff like that. And their food was like unbelievably tasty.
but all of their sodas were flat. Yeah, Spicy says someone didn't refill their CO2 tanks. Probably. Laura says, oh, okay, mine is really sticky, but I got it off. My phone knocks into the windshield. My phone points upward. Yeah, it's hard to find a good one. I don't even know where we got this one. I think we got it at like Ross or Marshall's or something. It's just random. Like, good luck finding it. Yeah, Spicy, I was going to say probably getting skimpy all the time. I've had to work with those soda machines in restaurants before. And you know what the other thing people do that really ticks me off? So if you don't know, I consider myself a soda expert. I've drunk it all my life.
Wait, hold the thought.
Uh-oh.
What I did like about Tennessee is when I went to a fish house restaurant, on their menu, it said instead of soda pop or soda, it says Cokes. So all soda is Cokes there.
Yeah, in Tennessee they call soda Coke, just like regardless of what flavor it is. So like instead of saying, can I have a soda, you just say, can I have a Coke? And then you tell them, I want a Sprite or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's how it was when I was a kid. Hey, it's Rebecca. Rebecca, we're actually going through your neck of the woods tonight. Well, I don't know how far we're going to make it, but we are cruising through northern Missouri right now.
Missouri.
So, anyway, what I was going to say is carbonation is directly affected by temperature. So, if the liquid that carbonation is going into is not cold, it like dissipates very rapidly. So restaurants are supposed to refrigerate the water that's that the carbonation is mixing with. It's supposed to be coming out of like a fridge, but so many restaurants don't do that. And you can just test that by putting a little soda in your cup and drinking it and seeing if it's cold without ice. So it should be cold without ice. But what drives me crazy is a lot of places don't refrigerate their water. So then when the carbonation hits it, it goes flat quick. Plus, it melts the ice really fast. So when you drink it, it'll feel cold, but that's because it had to melt a bunch of the ice to get cold. So yeah, your soda is flat and watery. If a place does it right, like McDonald's, you got to give props to McDonald's. They're one of the places that does it right. They almost always have their water refrigerated, so it's coming into the machine cold. So it's always like very fizzy. And that's actually a thing. If you look up, you can Google, why does the Coke taste better at McDonald's? And that's why, because actually I think I heard they go to extreme lengths and they actually make Coca-Cola ship them the stuff in refrigerated trucks or something like that. There's some weird thing they do to make sure it's not only cold at the store, but it's shipped to them cold. All right, what are y'all saying out there? Yeah, we're on I-70. We're about an hour out of St. Louis, I think. Didn't we go through St. Louis about an hour ago or so?
Yep, sounds good.
Spicy says, I'll guarantee 80% of those soda machines isn't cleaned out properly. Yep. Laura says, I went to Bandana's Barbecue the other day. Their soda was so good, not too sweet. I hate it when it's too syrupy. Yeah. Yeah, they got to have just the right mix. Yep. And yeah, I saw there's a whole thing. I read an article about how all these fast food workers are basically like whistleblowing on their restaurants. Laura says, especially gas stations, I bet. Yeah. A bunch of workers are whistleblowing on their restaurants, and they're showing how a lot of these machines are White Castle cleans things good, she says. Yeah, a lot of restaurants aren't cleaning their machines, and they're showing video that people are putting videos online, and it's just, they open the machines and show you what's inside, and it's just disgusting. So yeah, it kind of makes you scared to eat out nowadays. Ice machines are the worst. Uh-oh. Oh, black mold. Yeah, that's gross. Gee, Laura says, oh no. Yeah, the more stuff you see like that, the more you think like, oh no, I should just not eat out, because they just are doing like so much gross stuff. And one of the things I read, it talked about workers saying that their companies are even using like expired beef and stuff. She says, now I'm going to think of that when I get a fountain soda. Now just make sure they clean it. Okay, so just so you know, I worked at Pizza Hut for a while, and Pizza Hut did regularly clean their soda machines. I think they cleaned them every night at the end of the night. They would take the nozzles off and run them through the dishwasher and stuff. So some restaurants are doing it, but I really can't tell you how many are. It's hard to know. Welcome to the dark side of the restaurant business. Yeah, White Castle does too. Okay, well that's good to know. Except we don't have any White Castles anywhere near us. Maybe we will in Tennessee. I don't know. Is that a big thing in Tennessee? I don't really remember seeing them.
I think I remember them more in like the upper Midwest, even though they started in Kansas. They're more in the upper Midwest.
Weird. Are you in Canada, spicy tuna rolls? No, spicy tuna rolls is in SoCal, my old stomping ground. He's down there rolling them spicy tuna rolls. We used to have White Castle many, many ages ago. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that they were in California. What made you move to Kansas from Oregon? Oh, that's a long story. Hey, we have whole podcasts on that on our channel. You got to watch our podcasts. It's a huge, there's a lot of reasons we left, and there's also a lot of reasons we picked Kansas.
Mainly Zillow. Zillow showed the most amazing prices for homes in Kansas.
Yeah, real estate was a kind of a factor, but really, so first, before we decided where we were moving, we came to the realization that we did not want to live in Oregon any longer, and that was because of a lot of things. Politics, the way they handled the COVID disaster, just a lot of things were just going south in Oregon, and we were like, we need to get out of here. Spicy says, problem with my spicy tuna rolls is I use Goin Home Foods sriracha as its base, and that hot sauce is in such a premium right now. Yeah, I've heard that they're having issues or something. I don't know. We watched the documentary about the guy that started that. Wow, what a cool story. This guy's like a multi-millionaire, or maybe, I think I heard somewhere that he's a billionaire now.
Yeah,
and he's just the most humble man. He goes down to the factory almost every day, makes sure everything's running smoothly.
He was, what do you call it? Evacuated
Refugee.
out of
Yeah,
Vietnam.
he was like a refugee from Vietnam.
Yeah, and he named his company after the ship
Wow,
that
he
shipped
said-
him to what's that called?
Yeah,
Food. That's the name of the ship that shipped him to America.
yeah, that's so cool. He says they've stopped making it for like a year already. People selling a bottle for like up to 70 to 130 each. What? I'm gonna have to see. The last time I bought a bottle, it was regular price out here in Kansas. You know what? Those bottles last me forever because I just use a little bit at a
We
time.
have a used bottle. How much will it get us? Sell it.
But now that you tell me that, man, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and see if they're still selling it at normal prices in Kansas. And then I'll buy it out and ship it via eBay. That's crazy. Huh.
So you remember the one sushi restaurant that used to charge us like $3 for a little cup of sriracha?
Oh, yeah.
So now that's come to be market value.
Right. It says Goin Home Foods is like the top tier original sriracha before all these copies you see in stores. Yeah.
Yeah, and he only uses the peppers from a certain farmer.
Yeah, in
Keeps
Southern
it to the
California.
same- Yeah.
Yeah, the video about him was really cool. See another rest there, guys.
Okay.
He used to be in Rosemead and then moved to Irwindale. Yeah, it was in Irwindale, I think, when I lived down there. I think I saw the factory when I would go. I think, couldn't you see it from the 210? I think you could see it from there or something. I can't remember. Or maybe I just saw signs for it or something. Crane's Country Store. It said like bullets, boots, breeches, and bologna or something like that. Yeah, because Spicy, I actually lived in Glendora for a while. It's not, right around the corner from Irwindale. Glendora. Does Azusa Pacific University own Glendora yet? Base of the mountains. Because I tell you, that university was buying up the whole town of Azusa. It's like by the time I left, man, that college owned like half the city. They would like buy up apartment complexes and turn them into student housing because that school was growing like crazy. I was like, pretty soon they're just going to own the town. My cousin graduated from APU. Yeah, I several of my friends did as well. I actually roomed with one of my friends. I didn't go to APU. I didn't have that kind of money. But I did go for part of a semester to the community college there in Glendora, Citrus College. And I actually played on their soccer team. That was fun. Classic citrus. And you know the best thing about Glendora, right? I'm gonna test your Glendora knowledge. What is the best thing about Glendora? Of course, different people have different opinions, but I think this is one that most people would agree on. Come on, I'm waiting for it. I'll give you a hint. It's right there on Route 66. I'm waiting. The best thing in Glendora is... Yeah, well, what's the name of it? Maybe you forgot. Hey, you're half right. It was the Donut Man. The Donut Man is like some of the best donuts. Yeah, he got it. Some of the best donuts ever. Those fresh strawberry donuts are like the thing to die for. Yep, best strawberry donuts ever. And for Laura and anybody else still in here, if you ever go to Southern California, you go to Glendora and you get a fresh strawberry donut from the Donut Man. It's literally like, it's like a glazed donut with a mountain of like strawberries and that sweet syrup on it. And it's to die for. Of course, you can only get it in strawberry season. When strawberries aren't in season, they usually have the peach donuts, which are good, but nothing beats the strawberries. Says that's when all the bees and flies swarms all over you during those times. Laura says her husband's going there soon. Well, you tell him to go get some Donut Man strawberry donuts. You gotta fridge those donuts first. Best eaten cold. Yeah. I'll do it. She'll do it. She'll tell her hubby. Yeah, I don't know if he's going anywhere near Glendora. You know, it's pretty far from LA. But Probably worth the trip. Seriously. Crazy good donuts. That place has actually been featured on a lot of you can find them all over YouTube. I think they've been featured on some TV shows and stuff, like some travel shows about like the best foods in different states, stuff like that. All right, I gotta get back to booking my Motel Holiday Inn. We at the Motel Holiday Inn. Who at the Motel Holiday Inn? We at the Where's Liberty?
Liberty.
Of course, you don't have the microphone, so I have to push like 5 different buttons. Wait for a screen to open. Directions to Liberty, Missouri. Oh, what? Oh, it thinks we're in Beloit. I was like, 4 hours? It's 2.5 hours still. It'll be 1:30.
You're supposed to look for Independence.
Well, it's right outside. It's near there.
Okay.
It's a little far. Yeah, Independence is a little closer. Just that they had a really good deal there. I think that's where we stayed before.
Yeah.
But let me go back. Yeah, there's nothing in Independence. I mean, there's one for 117.
Yeah, that's too much.
Let me see what else we got here. Well, there's one for 87, but it's only 7.6. Oh, Best Western is 8.1. It's 95.
Yeah, do that one.
Okay. Make sure.
Where's it at? Is it in Independence?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to make double sure because I always make mistakes when I'm booking.
It says Independence Dash Blue Springs.
Okay. That should work.
You guys still there? Sorry, let me check on the chat. I'm trying to book our hotel.
Won't let you.
It says California's gold with Huell Hauser featured it before. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know it's been on a lot of stuff.
You should drink more water.
Okay. I'm alright. Clicked on it, it's 99. It was saying 95. It deceived me.
Do you get any express deals going? Like
Yeah, but they don't tell you what they're. It just says 2.5 star.
It
doesn't
doesn't.
tell
It
you the
doesn't
other
show
rating.
you the other rating.
Nope.
That's weird.
Well, I'll click on it and see.
Doesn't it though?
I'm just telling you what I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have to go all the way back out. Yeah, this is dumb. It says 95, and then you click it. Oh, now it says 90, not 95.
Because if you do an express deal, then you get 8% off coupon.
Well, now it's not showing up. Let me see. Yeah, it's not. Nothing's showing up now. I don't know. We don't want me to dig around more. Okay.
Well, yeah, just wait a minute, and I want to mess with it because I want to use my coupon. So I'll just look for a rest area for you, and then rush around with Priceline.
Hey, we got 7 people in here. I better check the chat. For those just joining, welcome to our journey along I-70 in northern Missouri. Hey, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And like, comment, and subscribe. And tell your mama about us. Tell your mama there's some crazy people out there.
Oh, hit the notification bell.
LOL. Yeah, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you catch every one of our super hot lives.
Super hot lives.
I guess I can turn this back on to the YouTube. Thanks for joining us, everybody. It makes our trip go a lot faster when we have friends to yak with.
Indeed.
Nice to have you all along.
The antique bird.
Yeah. Injured? Call Forget More. The guy's phone number is 444-4444. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, I think I see a truck stop coming up.
We got to make another quick pit stop, y'all. Is it like a rest area or a gas station?
I think it's a truck stop, so.
Oh, okay.
Is it a QT?
Who knows?
Then you can get your slushy.
But they don't do free ones. It's only 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Hey, look, everybody. It's Mexico, Missouri. That's right. There is a Mexico, Missouri. Although, since it's in Missouri, they probably pronounce it completely different. They probably say, like, Mexico.
Mexico.
Or Mexico. Who knows?
Mexico.
Mexico, Mexico. My hands are high, my feet are low, and this is how I Mexico. Mexico, Mexico. No, it's Mexico. What do you mean, no, it's Mexico?
Means that they pronounce it like Mexico.
So you guys actually say it the right way. Well, we just have the opinion that all Midwesterners say the names of places weird. There's a couple over here. You can go to either of those. Especially, we've noticed towns with Spanish names. The Midwesterners tend to pronounce them really bizarre. Mexico. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's actually the correct way, is Mexico. It's actually pronounced Mexico lindo y querido. All right, I'll be right back. Corrine will entertain you, unless, are you going into?
Nope. I'll sing to them.
She'll sing to you.
Actually, I'm gonna try to book our motel. Gotta find my coupon first. Okay. See if this coupon works. Have you guys counted all the bricks that are in the screen? Okay, we'll see if my service will go through. All right, book the room. We got it. Okay, 2 hours and 5 minutes away. And then we'll be sleeping soundly.
Hello, everybody. How are you all today?
So it's 2 hours away. So
You got her booked?
got her booked.
You are fast.
I used my coupon.
Coupon, everybody. All right, let's check on the chat, shall we? Oh, it closed the... Excuse me.
Oh, you should just check on that one.
Why?
Because I got the...
Oh,
okay. Actually, I should probably use the restroom.
We're back. We're back at the gas station. Now Corrine has to go.
Well, nah. I'll just stop in an hour.
Never mind. Spicy says, bring back 4 Slurpees. You didn't tell me in time. It's too late. And a handful of jerkies. Laura says, another brick in the wall.
I asked them if they had counted all the bricks
And,
you were gone.
and Ronald, Rebecca's brother, says hi.
Hey there.
Hey, Ronald. How's it going? Thanks for dropping in to visit with us.
You can get 2 for $5 of Whopper Juniors now at Burger King.
Wow. Isn't it crazy that when we grew up, Whoppers were $1?
Yeah,
and they were
ones.
Yeah, the big full-size Whopper was $1, and it was $1 forever. They kept saying that it was a limited time deal, but it would never go away. It was $1 for, I swear, like 15 years. And I think it was just I think they were losing money on it. It was just their loss leader to get you in the store and buying fries and sodas and stuff. Because you all know that's where fast food makes all their money, right? They make all their money off the fries and the sodas. They only make a little bit on their burgers and stuff. Laura says, those days are gone. Yeah, we all getting old, Laura. But those actually should have been more than $1 a long time ago. They just kept it going. It seemed like it would never end. And then when it did end, man, it sure went up. Like immediately, I think immediately they shot up to like $2.50.
Hey, can you put
And
directions up there?
I think nowadays they're like $5. Well, I need to monitor the chat. I'll keep you tuned. It's this freeway. Just when you get to it's right before you get to Kansas City, like right before.
Nuh-uh. It's
So,
different. I think it's past Kansas City, actually.
No. Is it in Missouri?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's in Missouri. Oh man, you didn't. You booked us like right downtown.
Oh, really?
We're gonna get mugged, everybody. We're staying basically in downtown Kansas City tonight. We're gonna be rolling into Kansas City at like 1 in the morning.
You said Overland Park. It's the area.
Is Overland Park going to Missouri? Well, whatever you programmed in is not in Overland Park.
Oh, well, I thought it said so on the map.
Overland Park's a few miles away.
Oh.
The good thing is, it looks like it's right off the 70. Like right there. So that'll be handy. Anyway, hopefully we won't get mugged tonight, y'all. We'll see. Laura says, big wheels in the moonlight. Dan Seals. That is the song my sister and I sang and played driving to Kansas. You can Google that. Love that song.
You should play that for other people. You can play it on the radio.
Then Ronald and Rebecca are saying, what mile marker are you at? There's one right there.
145.
We're at mile marker 145. Are you going to go on the bridge and hold a sign for us? That'd be cool. Because of the trucks. We'll look up that sign, though, Laura. Or, I mean, that song. Big Wheels in the Moonlight. Can you remember that, sweetie?
Yeah, you can play it on the Bluetooth for them.
Well, I got like a million things going here. I don't
Okay.
know if the phone can handle this much. Well, actually, I'm going to turn off the GPS for now. I'm just going to pause it. I think it'll keep the address, right? Yeah.
It's probably a good idea.
Good lyrics. Oh, also, if I change it, it'll drop this feed, and then I won't be able to read the comments.
Okay.
Big Wheels in the Moonlight. You gotta look that up.
Press the comments on that one.
Oh, that's a lot of trouble. It is, because you have to sit here and poke it like 10 times because it never wants to do it right away.
Yeah.
And then when you're halfway reading it, then it like, boom, disappears. Yeah, sing it for us. I wish we were doing a live where you could pop up. We should do those more often. So people could pop up and entertain us.
Well, that's what they're doing now.
Yeah, right?
So Craig almost got mauled by a buck at the park in Kingsport.
Yeah, when we were we went to this beautiful park in Tennessee, and they have a little island you can drive over to, and it's a place where people go jogging, and you can, they have like boat rentals there. It's a really nice place. And we were doing a walk. We were just walking around this loop. They have a loop path that goes around the island. And we came upon 4 fawns, 4 little baby deers. And then I think was there 5? Oh, Corrine says there were 5. 5 little baby deers, 2 or 3 moms, and then 1 buck that was kind of like watching over them all. And of course, I was trying to get as close as I could to get some good video of him. And the buck was getting a little nervous, and yeah, he was looking like he wanted to charge me. And he wasn't a huge buck, but he was like a like a 3-point. I think he was like a 3-point, or I guess in the Midwest they would call it a 6-point. But so he wasn't a massive buck, but he could have done some damage. But thank God he didn't charge me. But we got some really neat video of the baby deer frolicking and eating and laying around. So we'll have to make a video of that later and get that put up. But it's so neat to see. I've never seen that many babies just kind of chilling and hanging out like near people. But I guess because people go to this island all the time, they're used to seeing people.
They almost went right up to a couple of walkers. Remember the 2 ladies?
Yeah, a couple ladies were walking and didn't even know the deer were there until like they got up on them. And the babies started walking toward the ladies, and then at the last second they like changed their minds and ran away. What were you saying?
I was just gonna comment on all the birds in Tennessee. Like they have like a ton of cardinals there. That was neat to see, and they have a lot of kingfishers as well. It's really neat. Another thing I like about Tennessee.
You know where they have a lot of cardinals?
St. Louis. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
St. Louis. They have all
Cardinals.
the Cardinal fans. China Garden Super Buffet. So what else is going on with y'all out there tonight? Tell us a story of your life, somebody, while we're cruising down the 70 freeway somewhere in Missouri.
We definitely miss the big skies in Kansas.
Oh,
To
yeah.
Tennessee.
Yeah, I'll miss the Kansas sky. It's just
Incredible.
so beautiful, especially where we're at out on the prairie. Very beautiful.
we'll be able to go storm chasing anymore.
Probably not.
We keep on speeding up.
They don't want you to pass it.
Nope. And then they realize, oh, I'm speeding too far. Where are they from? Washington?
Looks like it.
Well, they want to be the first one back to Washington.
I don't know why anybody would want to go back to Washington. The place is terrible.
You get to go back to Washington.
That's true.
Yes, to escort my little old mom to Seattle. Just gotta go see the grandkids.
Nobody's very talkative tonight. I'm running out of things to say.
That says a lot. Craig runs out of things to say, so you guys need to talk more.
I got no new jokes. Anybody got any jokes? Oh, I could tell the one the realtor told me, which I had heard before a time or two.
Okay, go for it.
So there was a man out in the, kind of a hillbilly guy out in the hills of Tennessee, and he was completely removed from society. Like, he was completely off the grid. He grew his own food. He had a well for his own water, and nobody knew he was out there. And then one day somebody was flying around with a chopper, and they spotted his place. And it was a news chopper. So they're like, who's this guy out here in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the wilderness? So they took the chopper down, and then the guy came out, and they said, hey, can we interview you? And he was like, sure, go ahead. And so the lady was like, he was giving her like a tour of the place, and he's like, oh, this is where I get my water, and this is where I grow my garden, and this is my shop, and this is my house. And then they saw a couple buildings, like one on each corner of his kind of the clearing that was his property, and they looked like churches. And they said, oh, she pointed at one of the reporter pointed at one of the churches and said, well, what's that building down there? And he said, oh, that's my church. That's the First Baptist Church, and that's where I go to church every Sunday. I built that myself, and I am the preacher of the congregation. It's just me. And she said, oh, that's nice that you have a place to worship out here in the middle of nowhere. And then she said, what's that building over yonder on the other side of the property? And he said, that's the church I used to go to.
You can go to any church you want to in Eastern Tennessee as long as it's Baptist. They're all Baptist churches.
Yeah, that's what we noticed in Tennessee. There was like, every town had like 20 different Baptist churches. And it just cracks me up because I'm like, if all of y'all go to Baptist church, like, why do you have to have 20 little tiny Baptist churches? Like, why can't you all get together? I mean, you're literally all Baptists. And I know that there's even like little sects of Baptists. Like there's the missionary Baptists, and then there's the Southern Baptist stuff. And on one town we were in, they had two churches that were like a half a mile apart. And they were both missionary Baptist churches. I was like, oh my goodness. Come on, people. Get together. Spicy says, Baptist is the largest denomination in the U.S. Well,
Is that right? I didn't know that.
Well, that's definitely very apparent in the South.
Yeah.
Where we're from out in Oregon, yeah, there's Baptist churches, but they're just one of, like, you know, all the other churches. There's not like a million of them in every town. But out here, it's like most of the towns, it's like, if let's just say there's 10 churches, 8 of them are going to be Baptists. Maybe 7 or 8 are going to be Baptists out of 10. And then you'll have like a Catholic and maybe a Methodist and maybe an independent church. But it's crazy to me how many of them are Baptists, and you just wonder why they have to have so many if they all are teaching the same thing. Easier to control a small group and more intimate, like cities and states. Hey, it's Ed's Crazy Adventures.
Crazy.
And he says, hello, everyone. Okay, now, Ed, I think you've been in our chats a time or two, but remember, you got to always remind us where you're from and stuff until you've been in like 20 chats. By then, we'll know you. We're slow, though, so you got to remind us where you're from and all that good stuff. I see your channels about fishing and boats and vehicles and stuff. But your channel doesn't say where you're at. Oh, he's in Oklahoma. Awesome. Oklahoma. The San Francisco tree. Hey, Ed, have you you got to check out our friend's channel if you're into fishing. He does some really, really cool fishing videos, and that's our friend Randy, and his channel is called Go Midwest Fishing. So if y'all haven't checked out Randy, he's a really cool guy, and it's funny because he's actually a commercial airline pilot, but he's just all about his fishing. And he also does some boat stuff too. He does some boat repair and different things. But Randy's just an awesome dude, and he makes some really cool fishing videos. Even if you're not into fishing.
Good news reporter too.
Yeah. He used to do some news reports when we were doing our news show, which we may bring that back soon. I don't know.
Yeah, when our life settles down.
Where our lives are going to be crazy for the next couple of months. That's probably why we'll do more lives and less like production video. He says, okay, I'll go check him out. It's about going on adventures. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, we love adventures. We like Oklahoma too. We we'd been to it briefly before, but we went down and really we didn't really check it out, but we checked out the Capitol and kind of some of the downtown stuff there in Oklahoma City. And really enjoyed it. We thought Oklahoma City was a real nice place. And the restaurant we ate at, it was just, an independent place. So I couldn't tell you what the name was. But it was delicious food. It was absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, we like Oklahoma.
Washingtonians. Every time I catch up to them, they speed up whenever I try to pass them.
Oh, Ed is in the process of restoring a canoe. That's cool. I wish I knew how to do that. Yeah, so we got this van. The van you see on the right there, they're from the state of Washington. And if y'all don't know, Oregon and Washington have kind of a rivalry. And they don't know that we're from Oregon. Our plates say Kansas. But you can see that Washington people don't know how to drive. They zoom past us, then they drop back behind us, then they zoom past us. They're like, I don't know what they're doing.
cruise control, that's for sure. And look, it looks like I'll be able to pass him. No way.
So if you notice, she passed them, and just watch, probably in the next minute or so, they'll come screaming back past her. Because that's what they've been doing. Oh.
Oh.
I just ate my last
Nature mix is God.
my last macadamia nut. It's not the nature mix.
No.
I think
Good. Nature mix has a lot of chocolate in it, so it's good. I stopped at the fudge shop at Santa Claus at the Christmas store in Indiana, and I got some fudge for Mom for watching our dog, and I got some cookies, so we've been enjoying those as well. So Santa also makes very good cookies.
Yeah.
He can not only eat them, he can make them.
And guess who's back? Back again. Skycraft's back. Tell a friend.
Go to bed.
He says he can't sleep. Probably because he's on YouTube. Ed says, I know how people...
Look, it's the guy from Washington.
So Corinne's got the cruise control on, so she's going the same speed.
Actually, I'm going to speed it because the speed limit changed to 70.
Oh, is that a cop back there? Something was on the side.
Oh.
Anyway, we're jockeying for position with this van.
I always go like 5 miles over the speed limit, so
Kansas City, 122 miles.
make it.
All right, guys, so we just have about an hour and a half or so to go. So hold tight. Skycraft needs beef sticks. Of course. And for those of you that don't know Skycraft, he's our hometown buddy. He lives in the same town as us in Kansas. And he eats only foods that are on sticks or in the form of a stick. So he eats cheese sticks and beef sticks mainly. And apparently, he doubled in size this past year. I wonder if it had anything to do with all the beef and cheese sticks. He says, yes. Correct. It's a good thing we don't have that. I don't know if you've ever seen that restaurant, Skycraft. It's the one that's usually in the mall. In most malls, they have a hot dog on a stick. So I know if you live near one of those, you would probably clean them out. You only grew like 3 inches. I don't remember you being that tall before. You said you were 5'11" now. So you were 5'8" before? Or is that an exaggerated 5'11"? And Skycraft is a golfer and a football player, along with and a farmer and a basketball player.
You probably played baseball too. Probably. I think he mentioned
I was
that.
5'8" and a half. I was like 5'8" and a half. Okay. He says basketball. So this guy can do it all. I am going to say good night, everyone. Be safe. Going home, my friends. Well, thank you, Rebecca and Ronald. Thank you guys for stopping in and saying hello. Sorry we had to go through your area at the middle of the night. Not a better time when we could stop and visit for a little bit. Maybe next time. But we always appreciate seeing you guys on here. Oh, he says he doesn't play baseball, but he wrestles.
Oh, okay.
So we got football, wrestling, golf, farming, video games.
Everything.
He does a little bit of it all.
And YouTube.
Yeah, and he has a YouTube channel. So y'all make sure to check out his channel as well. He says, I also play a lot of video games. That's right. I need to go too. Nice chatting with you. Getting to know you better. Be safe, friends. Yeah, thanks, Laura. It's nice getting to know you a little better as well. And now we will always remember that you live in St. Louis.
Yeah, we will always wave.
Yeah, so if you run into our new friend Chandler, the guy in the motorcycle
Please
crash,
don't run into him. He's already been in one crash.
let us know if he's feeling better. Because I know St. Louis is just a tiny town, so I'm sure you run into everybody all the time. You probably know who Chandler is, in fact. Skycraft is going to upload a new video tomorrow, getting editing done. Nice. Actually, I should have done this earlier. How do I make people moderate? I was going to make Laura a moderator. Is she already a moderator?
You're on DIY.
Oh. I meant to make her a mod so she could check out different people's channels. She says, I cannot edit to save my life. Yeah, well, editing is not easy. There's a lot to it. A lot to it. I guess I could share Skycraft's channel myself. Well, that requires work on my part. Anyway, here's Skycraft's channel. Everybody, if you want to go follow him, he is a pretty awesome dude. I just switched to my brother's channel now, and he just joined your channel.
Sweet, thank you.
Well, okay, well, that's cool. Thanks, Rebecca. We will make sure, let's see, does he have a channel, or is it just, oh, no, he doesn't have a channel. But awesome, we appreciate that. Oh, and I should, here, I'll share Laura's channel too. For anybody that doesn't know Laura, make sure to follow her. Here we go. Oh, and by the way, Laura, the channel that's sharing these links, that's our other channel. So if you want, DIY American is also, that's a channel where we show you how to do stuff. It's kind of a fun channel too. That's actually our original channel. And oh, so hold on just a sec, Laura. Don't go yet. This is we both epic. I got to share one more thing. You're going to hear a groan here in a second from my wife.
Nobody needs to see that.
She thinks nobody needs to see this, but I think everybody needs to see it. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second, folks. It's almost here. Okay. So, what y'all need to do is copy this link. And if you really want to get to know us better, watch that link. That's a link to a video on a third channel of ours. That channel, we don't upload stuff very often, but it's mostly like music videos and things like that. So Laura might appreciate that since she is a singer. She is the song bit gal. So you can watch that later. I just wanted to share that with you. Save it to your watch later list. And then you'll get to know us. You get to know the goofy side of us. We do have some other music videos on that channel too that we've made. Spicy tuna rolls. Oh, I didn't even share Spicy Tuna's channel. Hold on, I gotta drop that one in here. Share. Copy link. Alright, so y'all can also go check out, this is the link for Mr. Spicy Tuna. Spicy Tuna Rolls 777. You don't want to see the goofy side of me. That's what Skycraft says. It gets even goofier, Skycraft? That sounds crazy.
Do you get the GPS still going?
Yeah. No. Remember I said, like, when we get close to Kansas City, then we'll turn her on.
Okay.
Because it's just the 70. It's right off the 70. What's cheesy? Are you talking about our video? You wouldn't be calling our super serious video cheesy, would you? That's a video about our hometown of Roseburg, Oregon. And for those that don't know about Roseburg, Oregon, it's famous for
Your microphone.
a few things. I know, but I'll never learn. Our town of Roseburg, Oregon is famous for a few things. First, the bad thing is we had a school shooting there at a little college called Umpqua Community College. It was in the news. That was, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, maybe more. I can't remember. But so we were in the national news for that, which was a really sad day. I think 8 or 9 people were killed. And then what we're famous for is our timber. Roseburg Forest Products, they do lumber, and you can buy Roseburg Forest Products all over the country. And they actually have lumber mills in other states and stuff now too. It used to just all be milled right there in Douglas County, but now I think they own mills like in Georgia and all over. And then we're also famous for Alex Scarlatos, and that's the dude that Clint Eastwood made a movie about, him and his friends. They were famous because they stopped the terrorists on the Paris train. If you don't remember that was about 15 years ago, or maybe 10 years ago, I don't know. It was a while back. A guy got on a Paris train with a big old gun, and he was gonna just start randomly shooting folks. And Alec and his 2 buddies, who were two of them were military guys, and the other was just a civilian who was their friend. They all rushed the guy and took him down. Of course, there was a lot of blood and stuff that went down, but anyway. And Alex is a good dude. I've met him a few times. I played soccer with him, and he's a good guy. And I think he has a future in politics. He's been running for some of the local offices and stuff out there. Skycraft says he may create a vlogging channel called Skyvlog YT. Nice. Laura says, have a video saved in my catch-up list. Spicy tuna rolls, I will hit the buttons and leave a comment.
That's good.
And she says, oh, I love the show about the treehouse builder. What's that? I don't follow. The treehouse builder. Maybe that's something on one of the other people's channels that she's seeing. Did I share everybody's links? I don't think anybody else is in here, right? Oh, I'll share Rebecca's link. I think she's gone. You guys probably already have her. If you don't, subscribe to her. I think she went off to bed. But anyway, here's her link. So make sure you all sub to Rebecca. She's a sweet gal. Laura, do you know her from outside of our channel? Because she's actually in Missouri as well. So I figure you probably know her. You guys are probably connected on YouTube, but if not, you should connect. And what's the town that she lives in? Do you remember?
Can't remember.
She lives off the 72. Oh yes, from Belt Loop. Okay, I can't remember. It's hard for me to remember how everybody's connected in here. She says the Animal Planet channel. Oh, how do I share my link? Oh, I'll share it for you, Ronald. Give me just a second. It's kind of hard to explain. Somewhere on your channel, your sister should know, there's a place where you click and it says share.
Can you check that just in
And
case
then-
it's something to do with their house?
And then it gives you a link. So that's Ronald's channel. Everybody, if you want to go click and give him a sub. Oh, Columbia. Oh, you're still here. I just shared your channel, and there's Ronald's channel. So if you guys are still in here, make sure you check out their channels as well.
Say anything important?
Bob, it's Bob. Hey, Bob. He says roofers will be in Mankato on Tuesday to do your roof. Safe travels.
Okay, awesome.
That was Bob, our handyman and friend. Bob's a good dude. I am really happy to hear that they're going to get that roof on. Okay, let's pop you all back in here.
Might have you drive a little bit if you don't mind. You able to?
Yeah, I can drive.
Okay.
So it looks like I'm going to take a turn at the wheel. So Corrine will be the MC for a while. Treehouse Masters loved that show. A treehouse. They are like real houses, not for just kids. You know, we looked at a house that had a treehouse in it already. Although it's probably not safe because it was built
And it's
years ago.
very high as well. It was extremely high.
Yeah. Oh, Columbia. Cool, Rebecca. On the way to my brother's. Yeah, so you guys are fellow Missourians, whatever you call yourselves.
If we were cheap, we would just sleep here. I bet a lot of these people are doing
Oh, we
just
could.
that. No, we can't because we already booked it. It's
Oh,
not
that's right.
refundable.
Can we trust you, Mr. Cornfed? I don't know. That depends. What are you trusting me with? If you're giving me all your money, no, then I'm going to run off. Just kidding. Okay. Miss Corrine is taking over the MC duties, and I'm taking the wheel.
Wow. Listen to those frogs. Well, the frogs are still up at night. We can hear those. They're headed back to Beloit tomorrow. Tonight we shall sleep.
Tonight we dine. Just kidding.
Ronald has a playlist but no videos. That's okay. Still good to have a following because you could share your likes.
Yeah, and if you get some followers, then when you do start launching videos, you'll already have a built-in audience of sorts.
My mom is a John Wayne lover. Oh yeah, my dad was too. He loved John Wayne. What are we doing on Thursday? We're getting ready for yet another garage sale.
Flippers.
You got an event on Thursday?
Who?
Skycraft? He asked what we did on Thursday. What's going on then?
Stop. Okay. Is this coming from the back? Yeah. Can you turn that off?
Yeah.
It blasts me in the arm and freezes my arm. Back on the freeway we go.
Here we go. See if we can make it all the way to KC.
Kansas City, here we come. What is the speed limit around these parts?
Let's see here. I think it's 70.
Okay.
I've been going 75.
Let's keep it around 70.
Oh yeah, it's 70. They haven't caught me yet. Laura says that garage sales are a lot of work. You can say that again.
Laura's still here? I thought she was going to bed.
Oh no! Skycraft invited us to his golf tournament. We would love to go, but then he said, but it's like at 7 in the morning.
Oh, man.
I don't know. Hey, if we are up that early, we'll go.
I can't remember the last time I did anything at 7 in the morning.
But that's a big if. But yeah, if perchance something happens and we wake up early, we would love to go see that.
You never know.
Yes.
Stranger things have happened. But we will say it's highly unlikely. If you have something later in the day, then there's a much better chance that we can go. Everybody needs that. 92 miles.
I need that. I like it.
Okay. Well, are the batteries all juiced on these guys?
Yeah, that's at 80%.
Okay.
You want me to juice yours?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know what it's at,
Okay.
but I would be appreciative.
Somebody.
I don't think I'll be able to go all the way to KC, that's for sure.
Oh,
I'm feeling a little tired.
it's Petit Jean River Homestead.
It's Petit Jean,
How's it going?
our friend from Arkansas.
And then Ron says the playlist is about my liked videos that I have watched.
Nice.
Rebecca is talking about a meetup that's going to be in Macon, Missouri. And it sounds like they can hook up there. Rebecca and Laura can meet.
So how's life down in Arkansas? How's life in the Sarah Sanders state? We are huge Sarah Sanders fans. She is awesome. You know what else is awesome? Everything.
Skycraft says that there's a hamburger at Burger King that has like one patty and 20 slices of cheese.
Yeah, it sounds like some gimmick they would come up with.
Yeah. Are you able to drive?
Not very long.
Okay. When, like next rest? Okay.
I'll go a little bit.
All right.
But yeah, I didn't realize it until I sat down here that I'm like, that's weird. Why didn't I feel this tired?
I don't know.
It's the seat for some reason.
Yeah.
Or it could be that it's just getting later.
What's Petty John's first name?
I don't know. I don't remember.
It's a man.
Yeah, I know. I don't. It's been a long time.
Oh, what's your first name again? He says that it was cool there today.
Oh, okay. I'm just happy that I remember he's from Arkansas. You can't expect me to remember more than one fact about somebody. Once you've been in like 10 of our chats, then I'll remember an additional fact about you.
Stacker says he's not joking. Look it up. Okay.
We believe you.
The cheesy cheeseburger.
That sounds completely gross, though.
Yeah.
Who would eat that? Skycraft.
Well, there was this one burger at Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. is the Hardee's of the West. And they had a grilled cheeseburger where they actually had like a patty of cheese that they grilled and put on top of the burger.
Oh, that's right.
And it wasn't too bad. Bobby. Okay, good.
Well, it's nice to see you in here. Glad to have somebody representing the great state of Arkansas, where my mama was born.
Yeah, it was pretty hot in Indiana. Today was like around 88. It was a little hot.
Sure was pleasant in Tennessee, though.
Yeah, it was kind of. I don't think it was that pleasant because it was when we hit the eastern part, but the western part was rainy. We got our fill of rain because we used to live in Oregon, so we've had enough rain already. Don't want any more. Kansas has been pretty rainy this summer as well, which is good. Yeah, the water table looks like it's starting to fill on up. And we're getting mud puddles, whereas before that was unheard of. Yeah, that'd be cool if you guys could meet up. So we have lucky number 7 people here in the chat.
Nice.
To keep us awake.
Yeah, we appreciate you all joining us for this trip. Don't feel like you gotta stay too late if you're tired. You all need to go to bed and get your rest too.
But wake us up if we start to go to sleep.
Yeah,
that's not good.
If you're watching our live stream and you start hearing some snoring, then I don't know how they'd wake us up because they can't make any noise.
Just a whole bunch of posts all at once. We'll see the flashing.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe we can see that.
Wisconsin. Are you gonna let Wisconsin just pass you like that?
Yeah,
You should show who's boss.
Wisconsin. I like Wisconsin, so I'll let them pass.
So Bobby says, I live by several homesteaders here in Havana, Arkansas. Havana? Oh, no.
He brought me back to East Atlanta.
Oh, no.
But half of my heart is in Atlanta.
No, Havana. Half
Oh.
of your heart is.
I can't think. I'm falling asleep. Falling asleep over here.
Left lane camper.
We learned that song Havana has 10 writers credited on it. It's like the most simple song. But apparently it took 10 different people to come up with all the details for it.
For a 3-chord song. Well, anyway, they did a good job and it was highly successful. Laura says that she's a late nighter at times. I really need to eat some food, not sleep yet. So be back soon, leave you running. Alrighty. Skycraft says, are we there yet? I wish we were there. We've been driving too far.
Yeah. Tennessee is a long way.
Rebecca says, I think my brother and I are going to, let me see, definitely be there, and we're going to do camping in a tent with my dogs.
Fun.
Skycraft said, guess how I cut my thumb? By opening a package of
Something on a stick.
String cheese. Yeah, by opening a package of those cheeses. And then Ronald says 9 thumbs up.
Well, thank you. So what kind of dogs do y'all have?
According to my mom, we have a spoiled dog that's being very naughty. Because she's watching our dog for us.
Yeah, I'm pulling with the next opportunity.
Okay.
I don't know why it just suddenly.
Okay, somebody hit the dust here, so we're pulling over again.
It just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like all of a sudden, I was feeling fine over there. So I was like, yeah, I can drive. I can eat. I can drive.
Said that he was crushing a pop can.
Oh, doing macho stuff, huh?
Spicy says hot dog.
Hot dog.
That's the kind of dog that he has. Those are the tastiest.
Those are the best because if they give you any flack, you can just bite their head off.
Have you seen the corn dog on a stick, of course, that they serve at the fairs that's like a foot long?
Oh, man.
We gotta get one of those. We're gonna go to the Nebraska State Fair in August.
Yeah, we are.
With some friends. It's gonna be fun.
And we're going to watch Toby Mac in concert.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That'll be great.
And I wonder, it's got me wondering, where's my promised land?
Oh, you wanna... No?
Oh, I'm so tired. I'll get the next one.
Just don't kill us in the meantime.
How does it go? I've been around this lonely earth. There's one thing I know.
Maybe you can pull off on the
There's
side of the
nowhere
freeway
this side
there.
of heaven, the streets are paved with gold.
Honey, maybe you can pull off on the side of the... Okay.
I can make it to the next one. I'm sure it'll be just a mile or two.
Okay.
This is the populated area. It's not good to pull off on the side of the freeway. It's pretty dangerous.
It is if instead you're gonna careen off the road.
Careen off the road? That's you. You should start an off-road channel.
But we love those crunchy corn dogs at the state fairs.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
You should start an off-road trucking channel called like Careen Off-Road.
Rebecca says my 2 dogs are Denver and Blue, and they are lab mixes.
Nice.
And then Skycraft has 2 Great Danes. That's cool.
Oh, wow.
And Bobby says y'all are from the West Coast too. It's been too long since I've been to your channel. Yep, from Oregon.
Oregon and California. I'm from Oregon, California, Washington, and Montana. But most of my life, Oregon and California, it's just about split down the middle. You gotta tell me about the exit, like plenty of time, because otherwise that's just very messy.
Okay, well, somebody's getting kind of sleepy, so I think I better shut down the live. I'll help him focus on driving more. So thank you guys for joining us and keeping it lively so we can stay awake on our way to Kansas City.
Yeah, it is not easy to drive
after midnight, especially when we've been doing it every day for the last like 4 days.
Right.
We've been driving till midnight or later usually.
So Bobby says, I'm from California, the good part.
The good part? Which part is that?
It's probably the northern part.
I'm from Pomona, California.
Pomona.
It's the bad part.
Yep, it is. Okay, good night, y'all. God bless you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in, everybody.